Warning: the following video contains elements that aren't suitable for people who are under the age of 17. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, all videos and audio clips used in this video are in fair use. All rights go to the original copyright owners.
What's up, Internet, and welcome to the Duggar Music Corner. I'm your host, Mike Duggar, and it's the second Tuesday of the month, meaning that it's time to look at the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100 and review songs that I never got to talk about at the moment. We got 11 songs in that category, so let's not bullshit around and do this. Oh, so this guy is still here. Why?
I'm sick of sitting at the house, dying on my phone, wishing I was somewhere I can be alone.
Seriously, Nashville, when are we getting rid of this loser? We really don't need him to have any more hits and give country music a bad name. But whatever. Sam's back in the top 40 with Breaking Up Was Easy in the 90s, and to no surprise, this song sucks. It's basically a song about Sam complaining about the fact that he can't get over his ex-girlfriend, all because he's in this modern age where he can use social media to stalk her, and then he makes a complaint that breaking up was easy in the 90s where social media and smartphones didn't exist, and it's just fucking stupid. Sam doesn't have any self-awareness in this concept, and the instrumentation's too bright to set the tone of the song. And of course he does the spoken word thing here, cause why not? This should be an important example of why we don't need Sam Hunt to be plaguing up the country industry, because this guy literally isn't doing anything revolutionary in that scene. I mean, what does he have to offer that his contemporaries don't? But with that out the way, I will say that it's not as awful as Buy Like a Back Road, Hard to Forget, and especially Take Your Time, because Take Your Time is, oh boy, that song is a doozy. But the song is still very bad and gets a low 1 out of 5.
When I'm meant to be like sleeping and cocaine, so let's at least agree to go our separate ways.
Well, it seems like Dua's getting a minor hit from her deluxe Moonlight edition of her Future Nostalgia album. Here we have We're Good, which had been charting the 4150 range of the chart until it finally got into the top 40, and you know what? I enjoyed this song. I feel like I shouldn't like this. It's not even one for well-received tracks, but I don't know, it kinda works for me. I enjoy the tropical-inspired production with the trap elements, and I have no problem with the lyrics about her breaking up with this guy on good terms. I also feel like Dua sells this concept well for me too. I really don't know what other reason I can come up with to explain why I think the song is good. I just somewhat enjoy it, and I happen to almost like every single song Dua's put out. Even the ones that aren't well received, like Good in Bed and all that. So if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna give this a 4 out of 5 and move on to the next entry.
Ain't always heaven, baby. It's living on the edge. You holding me, holding you. It's a hell of a view.
Good love song from a talented country singer. Nothing else needs to be said. 4 out of 5.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
Oh boy, it's this. I've heard a lot of people say bad things about this song, and I never understood what the fuss was about. I didn't know who these glass animals people were, and I still know who they are, but I also heard people say that the album that this song came from sucked. So I decided to take the community's word for it and not even bother checking this song out. Assume that it's gonna peak at 55 and miss the year-end chart. But now it's crept its way up to position 34, and here I am having to talk about it, and I think the song is fine. Tolerable. The production is serviceable background music for whenever I'm too lazy to choose my own background music, which I'm not most of the time. I have no complaints about this guy's singing voice, and as for his lyrical content on this whole fanfiction thingy, I do not give two shits about it. In fact, I didn't even know that this song was inspired by that Minecraft fanfiction until some YouTuber pointed it out when they talked about it. But yeah, like I said, I just see this song as a nice, pleasant piece of radio filler where I just don't even pay attention to what the guy's singing about, and it'll get a 3 out of 5 from me.
I don't know where I'd be or what I'd do, 'cause I was made for you.
It's an okay country love song about Jake listening what things are made for his shut and then end with him saying that he's made for his partner. Basically has the same premise as Better Together by Luke Combs. And just like that song, this song would be a 3 out of 5.
Sorry, not sorry, don't mind me, I'm living a dream, living a dream, yeah.
Alright, so this week on the Hot 100, DJ Khaled had an album bomb, and we have 2 songs from the album that debuted in the top 40. The first of the 2 I'll be talking about is Sorry Not Sorry, where he recruited 2 hip-hop legends who had a very long beef together, and it's the type of song that's catered to people who's nostalgic for early 2000s hip-hop music. You have the beat that samples one of Jay-Z's old songs from 2002, and then Jay-Z and Nas are just rapping about their success while not giving 2 shits on what they're rapping about, and yeah, that's it. The only thing interesting about the song would be the Song Cry sample, and there's no reason for me to listen to this song when Song Cry exists, and on that song, Jay puts effort. I can't believe I'm saying this despite the fact that I literally put this in the good tier in my 2017 Rankdown, but Demi Lovato did this better. 2 out of 5.
They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes.
So, this song has finally decided to become a hit, huh? Unless you're a chart nerd, you probably forgot that this song debuted at number 2 in a chart, which makes this song the highest charting debut for a country song in years. Hell, this would have been a number 1 debut if not for Ariana Grande. After its debut, it was plummeting while country radio was focusing on Better Together. And now that they're done with that song, this song can become a hit, and my thoughts on it is the same as every other Luke Combs song that's not Does to Me or Even Though I'm Leaving. A pleasant enough love ballad to his wife that's serviceable enough for weddings, yet never once gone out my way to listen to it besides getting inspiration to write the script, gets a 3 out of 5.
I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watcher they got, don't care if that shit hurt my wrist.
Here's the other DJ Khaled song. This time we go from 2 hip-hop legends to the 2 most popular rappers with Lil in their names at the moment with every chance I get, and it's alright. It's everything I expected from this collab. Hard-hitting beat, decent bars from both Baby and Durk, and the usual flexing lyrics. I can't think of anything else to say, so I'll just give it its 3 out of 5 and move on to the next one.
Try not to abuse your power. I know we didn't choose to change.
Alright, so we're 9 songs in and we still haven't found that one song this month that really wowed me. So if there's anyone I can mostly count on to give me a great song, it's Billie Eilish, and once again, she delivered. We have the 3rd single off her upcoming 2nd album, Happy Ever After, called Your Power, and damn, is it something special. This time, we have Billie doing a folk ballad where she's calling out someone who took advantage of her when she was an underage girl. Billie gives an outstanding performance and every lyric in the song is just powerful. I wish I could go into more detail on this song, but it's already a huge contender for my best list, and I'd be wasting my material. Plus, we'd kind of be here all day if we do. I will say that I wasn't too keen when Billboard admitted that they messed up the peak position of this song. They should have lied to us. There was no reason for this song to debut lower than a remix of an already bad song. But there might be a way to have that be forgiven. You viewer, if you happen to come across this video, do me a favor and do what you can to have this song stick around on the charts so it can make the year end. My Future did poorly on the charts last time, and sure, Therefore I Am has had staying power, but that's not really one of her best. So if we can get this song to be a minor hit this year, that'd make me very happy. And you know that this song is getting a perfect 5 out of 5.
Cop the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag. Like fuck it, I'ma count while I'm in it. I heard planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains, clanking shit. I guess that's how it sound when you win it.
So we had another #1 debut that I didn't expect to see. Although I guess I should have seen this coming. I mean, Polo G's been a very acclaimed rapper for the past few years, and while he already had a top 20 hit in 2019 with Pop Out, all his other songs have just debuted in the lower ends of the chart and then disappear after a few weeks. The only other song that had some sort of staying power in the charts is his magnum opus Martin and Gina, and that song peaked at 61, and a peak that low definitely doesn't get you a hit. So he finally got his second hit and first #1 hit with RAPSTAR, and it's pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's anything special, as all he does here is just rap about his life as a rap star, his downsides of his career, and the awards he gets, but they're well written, and he does a fine enough job expressing his feelings. I also like the ukulele driven trap beat, and you know I've always been a sucker for songs that have acoustic instruments in them. It still doesn't make sense that this became his biggest hit all of a sudden, since I've heard other songs do this topic better, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. It gets a 4 out of 5. And for our last song, we get to talk about another song from Doja Cat, and she brought SZA along with her to make Say So Part 2. Yup, this is what this song is. It's literally the same song as Say So. But unlike Say So, I can say that this song is really good. I think the disco groove sounds much better here, and unlike the 11th biggest song of last year, it's not produced by Kesha's although he was involved in the writing, so I guess listen to it at your own risk. Anyway, it also has SZA on the track, which is great for me since I've been a pretty big fan of her. Speaking of which, both her and Doja have great chemistry together on this sex-driven joint, and I even tolerate her rapping shtick here, and you know that's always been a problem for me when it comes to her music, but here, it somehow doesn't ruin the song for me. Or maybe the groove on this song is so danceable and infectious that I'm able to ignore it. Yeah, that's probably it. But still, this is a very fun collab from one of my favorite R&B singers in recent memory, and a rapper that I have my differences towards, that I can see dominated during the summer, and it gets a high 4 out of 5. And those were my thoughts on the songs in the top 40 as of May 15th, 2021. I wouldn't say it was a bad month by any means. In fact, on a numerical level, it was actually alright. But I wish I had more to work with, as I kinda had a hard time finding something to say about all but 3 songs here. Well, here are my awards. The best of the month is easily Your Power by Billie Eilish. Honorable mention goes to Kiss Me More by Doja Cat featuring SZA. Worst of the month is of course Breakout Was Easy and Nice by Sam Hunt. And despite the fact that I don't dislike the song, the dishonorable mention will have to go to Sorry Not Sorry by DJ Khaled featuring Nas, Jay-Z, and James Fauntleroy. Beside, this was a pretty underwhelming collab. But hey, both Uchiwali and Young Forever exist, so you can do worse than that. Despite the fact that most of the songs I talked about this month were decent or above, this was a pretty hard month for me to write about. Hopefully next month will give me something that can really intrigue me. We got time. There is like 26 weeks left until the chart year ends. Oh, and speaking of which, I don't think I've ever updated you my thoughts on the current biggest songs of the year in a while. So, before I end this video, I thought I'd show you a quick montage of the biggest songs of the year that garnered enough points to make the year-end chart according to Total Charts, from my least favorite to my personal favorite. Without commentary, that is. Roll film!
We just tryna catch a good time. I'm so lonely.
Don't go build a life without me, cause you're mine still.
Girlfriend, you're right. things just go better together.
We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit.
So when I
Light it up like dynamite.
whoa,
You make me feel so good.
Bad
You
boy.
make me feel so good.
I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night.
Ain't nobody got to go crazy.
That's my best friend.
Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up.
Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
Ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. I swear to God, I never fall in love.
30 for 35.
Yada 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 yada.
I think therefore I am. Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind.
Call me by your name.
When you brought me flowers, I found it hard to find someone like you. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me.
Why you always in the mood? What you know about love? I'll tell you everything.
Switching in positions for you. In the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom.
Tears for another day.
To all of the queens who are fighting alone, baby, you're not dancing on your own. Starting over.
I'ma leave the door open.
Still believe in good days. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm blinded by the lights.
The score might get better in the next few months, don't worry. Oh, and yeah, I didn't rank the 2 Christmas songs there because I'm hoping that Billboard won't allow them to make the year-end, as Christmas songs shouldn't be on normal year-end charts. Astronaut in the Ocean was also absent from this Rankdown because I still haven't quite figured out what to do with that song. I'm gonna have to come up with an opinion on it eventually until the year ends. But anyways, I'm Mike Duggar of Duggar Music Corps. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next month when I do another Billboard Top 40 review. Peace out!
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this.